And we're back. When we last left off, we'd found Alexander's room. We'd played a magnetic tape, uh, which we can play again anytime we want. And we have, it seems, completed Oakmarsh. Or at least that's everything I've found to do here. So, the next place we're headed to is, I still don't know what to do with that torn notebook. But the next place we're going to head to is Eldritch Forest. Because I have no idea what's going on in there, but I think I might be able to find my way now. I've had a bit of a think, and I think we can find our way with that dowsing rod. So, we're not going to the Fields of Stone. Oh, it is called the Silver Labyrinth. Okay. We're going back to the forest. And we can teleport, thankfully. Alright, now we also have picked up a new power where we can see into, cracks in reality, apparently. Just cracks into the demonic realm. It's nothing exciting. It's just fine. It's fine and normal. Normal and fine. Here we are. Neither gold nor marble shall my tomb adorn, only in simple wood will my prayers be born. Resounding ever in my arrogant shrine of bone, across the dead roots venerated by worms alone. Cover not my tomb with stone, dear friend, leave this fading corpse to its natural end. Now, here's the thing. This is in the Codex. I didn't realize it was in the Codex. So we're gonna go see if this works. We're gonna go see if this works. And if this is actually just telling me the solution to this problem here. Can I pull up the Codex while I'm in a puzzle? No. Alright, neither silver nor gold shall my tomb adorn. I wanted that. That's not really... Is that not a tomb? Oh, tomb. I forgot the poem. Immediately. Okay. Neither gold nor marble shall my tomb adorn. Only in simple wood will my prayers be born. Okay, so we want wood, bone. Oh, I guess that would be a dead tree then, because wood is... There's a pile of wood on that page. So we want wood, bone, dead tree, rock. I don't know what that last one would be. But I'm sure we can figure it out. Let's try this again. Okay. Would be born. Bone. Worms alone. Was it rock next? No. I don't understand. Yeah, we've started with the tomb. Only in simple wood. Oh, maybe it wants the cross. Maybe it wants the cross or something. On simple wood will my prayers be born. I guess that makes sense. Bone. Dead roots. Sure. Cover not my tomb with stone. Oh, right, woodpile. Okay. Well, let's look around then, because I'm just not getting it. Whoa, hey, what's... Hello? Hello? Is that a door? I can see something through it. Can I go through? This wasn't here before. We picked up that power in Oakmarsh. Is this a crack in reality? Oh, right. I've played Goetia before. This is a crack in reality, I think. Hello, what's this? This is not what I would normally expect. Okay. In which reality does the sign point east? Not in this one, please. So... I don't want to stay here. Yeah, obviously not. Okay. I can still make out the arch, standing there like a frontier between two worlds. Okay. Back through we go. I don't think that really helped very much, but... maybe I missed something in there. Maybe I missed something. Well... yeah, this sort of whole area is like that. Oh, wow, that's literally all there is to examine. Well... wait, what? Oh, she's willing to go in. I remember this now. This pile has been rotting for years. Okay. Are we okay to continue? Was that all you needed, just to be pointed east? And that's a skull. Wait a minute. Can I still do this? Is it Woodpile's skull? That's weird. Wait. I don't know why I'm spending so long on this when it let me progress. But I really need to know. You know how sometimes you come across a puzzle and you're like, if I don't know this, if I don't learn this, if I don't figure out the answer, I'm going to be so mad. Well, that's me. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. It's telling me the way. I know it's telling me the way. I thought that was cross, and then skull, and then dead tree, and then rock. But then you can't go back to the skull again. But then what would be an arrogant shrine of bone, if not... Those are tree bits, and they're not even in this. Okay, tomb. I guess the signpost kind of looked like a cross. But, like, that is a bone. What else have we got? I think that bone's last. No. Okay. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I should just carry on. But you know what? I just can't until I know exactly what this puzzle solution is. I just can't do it. Why am I like this? The answer is because I really need to know. I just need to know. Okay, let's try this again. It's important. It's gonna bug me all day if I don't solve it. What do we got here? We already have the tomb. Wood, bone, dead roots, rock, and I don't know what that last one is. Maybe it isn't anything. Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, let's try the logs again, because we saw them over there. Let me look again. Sorry that I keep forgetting this poem. Only in simple wood will my prayers be born, resounding ever on in my arrogant shrine of bone, across the dead roots venerated by worms alone. Cover not my tune with stone, dear friend. Leave this corpse to its natural end. Ah. Alright. I wonder if... Let's try this. Oh, well, alright. Well. This is very... Okay, I guess cracking that portal open was enough to tell you the way. Okay. Yeah, there's the wood. And there's the skull. Ah, here we are. Here's the cross. I don't understand that poem exactly. I picked cross because it was the only thing I couldn't slot in and everything else had a space. There's a dead tree. And then we should be to a bunch of rocks. Oh, and this is the last landmark. We never ventured further than that. I kind of wish I could have figured it out. Oh, I was only expecting a chapel. What's such a big church doing here? You're right, what is such a big church doing here? It's a large... Wow, oh wow, this is not a small church. It's taller than the screen allows. I'm sorry, I read that first line. I believe Anton is at it again. I'm dismayed that anyone would attempt to bring forth such darkness, especially given that we know of Blackwood Manor. Oh, what we know of Blackwood Manor. He'll give that infernal family a run for their money if his vile efforts are successful. It is unthinkable that his goal could be ensorcelment. Oh, ensorcelment. Of that serpentine lord of the nether itself. To my mind, he will become the very thing he hopes to control. To what end does he endeavor? Is it to empower himself with fiendish forces beyond the comprehension of man? Settle down, Lovecraft. Calm yourself. Or to secure his place as the godhead. I can only imagine what is to come if he acquires many followers. I rue the day when I learned of his infernal activities, as I may yet see the worst of it, I fear. Why are all the A's capitalized? Side note. Like, every single lowercase a is marked like capital A. I have questions. If you receive this letter in time, do your best to avoid Anton. It is not enough that we must suffer the deviltry of Blackwood, that now one of our own... Wait, what? Is it not enough that we must suffer the deviltry of Blackwood, that now one of our own has taken up such diabolic pursuits? 'Tis a sulphurous prospect, to be sure. Watch yourself, or you too may become embroiled in the indulgence of this unhallowed possession. This letter delights me terribly. I love it. Such good word choice. Such good word choice. I love to see fun things like ensorcelment and deviltry. That's my jam. That letter caters to me specifically. Oh, for a building that has been neglected for so long, it still looks to be in decent shape. Alright, let's take a look at the ceiling. Whoa! Yep, as with most churches, the ceiling is way up here. But that makes sense, because we're in the nave of the church. Churches are built like boats, but upside down. Or at least the nave is. That's why it's called that way. Here lies William Jeremiah Cecil Whitegate. May his soul rest forever in this place, keeping the infernal fires from reaching impure souls. This man has a few too many names. I'll allow it. Especially for an old-timey man. Ooh. A slab in the church mentions someone called William Whitegate. May his soul rest forever in this place, keeping the infernal fires from reaching impure souls. Apparently he was a key member of this church. Was his name mentioned somewhere else? Intriguing. Oh yeah. What's a church doing out here in such an isolated place? And it's quite an impressive one, no less. How come I never knew about it? Did someone want to hide it from us? The place is in ruins, but it's still rather imposing. Yeah, churches are built that way. They're on purpose. Well, not all churches, but a good portion of churches are on purpose built to sort of, to evoke a sense of being overwhelmed. That's sort of the philosophy of Baroque churches. They've got those big, high ceilings. They've got all that stuff. They've got all the nice, like, decor and stuff. All of that is intended to sort of overwhelm you with the architecture. It's supposed to make you have to sort of... I'm bad at explaining this. But it's supposed to make you do that thing that you do when you're outside and the sky's really pretty and you look up and you're like, whoa! And you almost fall over on your back because it's so much. That's what churches are intended to do, or at least the cathedrals like that are intended to do. Because it's a really quick and easy way to get a person to feel like they're being overwhelmed by the divine. But you could really build any building like that. I mean, hypothetically, if you had the budget, time, and, you know, skill to do that, you could build any building to do that. Somebody's living here, I'm sure of it. It would be strange for the area around the manor to be abandoned too. Sure would be, but Oakmarsh is completely empty. Whoa, what? Oh, I tripped a wire. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Malthus? What? Ah, young lady, how I've missed you. You! I thought I would never see you again. I've got my eye on you. I'm always watching, even though hell does have plenty to keep me busy. The place is rife with scavengers. But let us forget about the riffraff. I am finding your investigation a positively thrilling diversion, and so I have decided to help you in your quest. I'm listening. Good! Did you notice that you are not alone here? The gap between worlds is surprisingly populated. A man used to live, if I may say so, in these ruins until recently. Oh, another corpse, I guess. He might be able to answer some of your questions. Perhaps you should look for him. Well, thank you, I suppose? I did have my suspicions, but... There's more of Annie in you than you could possibly imagine. Good luck. I suppose that exasperating character could grow on me. Perhaps. That's Malphus's whole deal. That's his whole shtick. Like, demonology-wise, that is his whole shtick. That's what he does. He's a demon who's, like, right nice to you. That's his whole thing. But he always wants something in return. Which is where it kind of falls apart. Ooh. Yep, okay. Notes, we say. Oh, boy. This is a lot. Long story short, this is Anton's diary. He is writing about studying Abraham's work from stuff that's in Eldritch in general. And he is trying to make I guess potions is the best way to put it. Annie thought she could convince Malphus to help us, but she was rebuffed. I was not particularly surprised. They're trying to summon demons effectively. This is sort of the important part. They made a ball jump around, and it got hot. I've been looking at it for hours, unable to take my eyes off it. 32 hours later, the ball is still warm. It's too early to celebrate our victory yet, but deep inside, I know we made it. What amazing progress. After many unsuccessful attempts, we managed to communicate with him. He reacted to the words we used so often in our conversations. Promising him a walk in the woods always made him happy. Poor Duncan. I miss his pervasive presence, but it brings me peace to know that he is living an eternal dream. Our success makes me euphoric. I hardly dare consider the consequences. So, you know that from going into town, into Oakmarsh, that these folks are, trying to summon up demons for some reason. And now we know that Duncan's not a demon's name. That's just a dude. Now we know that they're trying to do something with human souls. And we know Annie was trying to do something with human souls. So it seems like, as with the manor, with its demons bound to it, that what's going on is she is trying to bind human souls to things. And you know from the Silver Labyrinth, which we went into for a little bit, that Gabriel, one of Annie's sons, managed to find his way into like photos of places and make sort of pocket realities. So this is pretty dodgy, is what I'm saying. Someone's been using this damp mattress as a makeshift bed. Gross! A lot of crosses around it. Whoever's living here must be very devout or superstitious. Completely reasonable. I mean, come on, we know there are demons. One just kind of waltzed in and was like, hi, hello, how are you? Okay, we're back down here. If this doesn't need another candlestick, I will eat my hat. I don't really have a hat because, you know, hats are hard to keep on under the water. There's only one candlestick on this altar, but some marks suggest that there used to be a second one. Ah, I see what we're up to. I bet we're learning to get candlesticks. Not this candlestick, though. It's too small. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot about this part. This can hardly be considered a language. It seems more like a form of heraldry, as it uses different sets of rules and a separate print for each individual. There is no trace of what or who defined this matrix. In many cultures and mythological writings, discovering the full name of a person bestows incredible power. In a sense, the sigils seem to perfectly illustrate these beliefs, and also enable one to test them. Proving this theory would be fascinating. Sigils have been known for many generations. These, however, are not among the ones used to summon the 72 demons of the Goetia, although they are quite similar. I would venture that they are linked not to demons, but rather to human beings who lived on this earth. Ooh. My obsession with this research is such that I do not sleep much these days, as if I were on the verge of lifting a significant part of the veil on our consciousness. The history of these people might help me in my research. The registers stored in Coventry's cathedral will likely provide vital details on their respective lives. Okay, so we've got Anna Marie Welkin. We see that this is how they've done that. And Henry David Blackwood. Okay. You're right, it does look like Capricorn. And that little weird hook thing is also a recurrent shape. I bet that's a W or something. Yeah. Welkin. That's a W. My research is going surprisingly well. One of the names linked to the sigil is Sir Henry Daniel Blackwood. He was buried here, in the estate. I thought that the family settled here during the 18th century, but this ancestor seems to prove that the Blackwood line was already here in 1575, or even earlier. My goodness, that's ancient. Well, that's ancient to me, actually. England was founded in approximately 1066, depending on who you ask and who thinks what, but that's sort of the agreed upon date. So, about halfway through. Finding his tomb will be no mean feat, however, as his name seems to have been erased from the records. Wow, let me put the right emphasis on that this time. Finding his tomb will be no mean feat. However, goodness gracious, it's that however that's tripping me up. Finding his tomb will be no mean feat, however, as his name seems to have been erased from the records. But it could be vital to my research. Oh, we're gonna track it down. I've been wearing my eyes out on these sigils and their symbolism for weeks now. They are so deep in my mind that they bind me to the desk night and day. I almost feel I can draw them myself, now that I know all their inherent rules. Truth be told, their syntax is quite simple. One just needs to draw them as coordinates. Each element corresponds to a radius of a circle, a line for each initial letter of the first name, another one for the initial letter of the name, another one for the sign of the zodiac, but all of this is not sufficient to define a being. What about homonyms? Oh, that does make sense. Yeah, that tracks. You'd need something to mark somebody as, So if you had Martha Elizabeth Hill, a Capricorn, and you had Maria Eliza Holland, that would produce the same symbol. So there must be another way to do it. There must be more to it. I get it. Logic dictates that Henry Anthony Garner and Harriet Alice Green should share the same sigil, but it's impossible. I still cannot master the last stroke, and this makes me feverish. Okay. So we've got our forename 1, our forename 2, our surname. This is our forename 3 if there is one. Is that Decan? Or I can read cursive, I just can't read that last letter. Okay. Oh, we've got some journal entries. Something's missing from the altar. Yep, we saw that. This research, probably carried out by this Anton, seems to complete Father's work. And Annie's, too. These occult symbols are fascinating, but so much more complex than what I could study so many years ago. I have to understand, though. Everything leads back to my quest. Oh, did I miss anything? Nope, we're good. Okay. What's this? It's always good to have a handy hook. That's true. Once we figure out where that goes, we're going to use the heck out of it, probably. Alright, let's go. Water from the lake has flooded the tower and its lower floors. Should I pretend to hold my breath? Oh yeah, we can go down there. Sweet. What's this? I can go through this hatch, but it's stuck tight. I'll need to be creative if I want to open it. The chandelier has seen better days. Okay, okay, I'm with you so far. We've got a chandelier. We got a hatch we need to open. We had a hook in the other room. Uh-huh. What's going on up here? The ring is still riveted to the wall. Okay. Ooh, it's a journal. With genealogical research. I couldn't discover anything about his ancestors. All I could find is that William Whitegate was the son of a Scottish mother and an English father. He was born on 11th August 1528, shortly before the events that would drastically change Henry VIII's England. Ah, it's telling us 11th August because we're going to have to summon this guy, aren't we? This tomb in the nave of the church suggests that he sponsored it. He contributed significantly to its rebuilding at the end of his life. This leads me to believe that he was either sympathetic to the faith, in that case, which one, or to art. In either case, I should focus my research on the local aristocracy. Maybe I'll be able to find important information by cross-referencing the family trees. I'll resume my research some 2 weeks from now. Other studies need all my attention. I'm leaving for Edinburgh tomorrow and to meet with my mentor and friend, Bishop Philip Lester. He claims to have documents that he is reluctant to destroy, and he wants to show them to me before making a decision. If they are what I think they are, I have no time to waste. I love that. I've got something and I don't really want to destroy it. I'm gonna call a friend about it. If you are living in a horror movie or a horror scenario and you have documents that you think are dangerous, just burn them. That way we don't get marble hornets. Qu'est-ce que c'est? The best friend of anyone lost in the woods, I suppose. Is that a rifle? It definitely is. What do we hear? A disc covered with the signs of the zodiac. This place is perfect for watching the stars. Oh, it was Decan. Okay. Or Decan? I don't know how to say that. Okay. I think this is just to get it in the codex so that I can check later. Fun fact, though, I already know all the signs of the zodiac and the birthdays and all of that. I had to. When I was in high school, I used that power for villainy. Well, sort of. I used to do fortune telling to get enough a little extra spending money for lunch and stuff. And it worked out surprisingly well. Alright, we're gonna go down there, but I'm gonna bring this hook over first. I saw that hook, and I think I see that chandelier, and I feel like if I take this hook over here, we're gonna be able to do something with it. Maybe even bust open the, maybe even bust open this business with the chandelier. Can I hook that? Nope. What about this? Nope. Okay, let's go up. Can I hook the ring? Oh. Well, if I can't figure that out, then we are sensibly going to take this back to the church. We'll take this exactly where I left it, where it came from. We're gonna leave it right here, where I can see it. I can't see that. I can't see that at all. We're gonna leave it on the desk. Hypothetically. Please land on the desk. Good enough. Right where it's obvious and I can see it. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna get lost. Alright, let's go down. We're going into the water. It's wet down here. The ceiling has collapsed. I don't dare imagine what would have happened to Annie and I if we had been exploring in here. Yep. What's this? In loving memory, Christian J something. Oh, these are symbols for the letters. Okay. Plants. Okay, moving on. Further down into the lake. Woo! What have we got here? Oh, hello! Someone's carved a symbol here. It must mean something. It definitely does. First a ruined church, and now a ruined tower. This tower still guards the estate as best it can. Someone's been storing food and tools inside, and everything seems quite recent. Who was it? The rusty ceiling light swings dangerously above the old floor. This desolate place hasn't been taken care of, but someone's still using it. The tower is now sinking into the lake, just like in old stories that Mother used to read to me. I'm intrigued by the symbol drawn in chalk. It seems familiar. Perhaps I came across it somewhere else in the forest? Did you? Because I feel like what we're looking at is somebody's name. Okay. What else is down here? Anything? Okay. Can we go this way? Nope, that's just decor. It looks cool. Go up there? No. Anywhere up here? No. I'm not allowed to possess the gun. Ooh, a lamp. This lantern seems even older than the tower. Could I... I don't have much to work with here, but could I hook the lantern? Because it looks like it's rope. Let's go back and get that hook. Maybe I can use it to hook the lantern. Because like I said, I don't have much to work with here. And I'm not sure why, but I know we've commented before that we want to get that thing there sorted out, that hatch. So maybe If I leave this here, will it fall to the ground? Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna have a bit of a think about this, and I will come back next time, and we'll figure out what the heck to do with this hook. For now, if you're having fun with this Goetia playthrough, don't forget, like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you all next time.